First on 5, it was a big Super Tuesday win for Donald Trump last night. No place more so than Alabama, where he walked away with 36 of the state's 50 Republican electoral votes. Tonight, News 5's Peter Albrecht looks at the returns and tells us where Trump was strongest and weakest locally.
Donald Trump was the huge winner last night across the state and in Mobile and Baldwin counties.
Politics is nothing more than an observation of our real life.
Pollster and political strategist John Gray and I crunched the election numbers today.
Turnerville, Union, Tanner Williams, Seven Hills.
A plain pattern emerged in Mobile County where Trump got more than 45% of the vote.
As you get further away from the city, you're looking at more and more conservative voters.
The areas in Mobile County that voted the highest for Trump, 56% or above: Creola, Chunchula, Lott Road, Biola Battery, Tillman's Corner, Theodore, and Bell Fountain. Trump did not lose a single precinct outside the city of Mobile, but Marco Rubio fared well in the city, especially in the more affluent areas. He won the E.R. Dixon precinct at St. Ignatius and Spring Hill, in Midtown across from UMS Wright, and tied Trump a dead heat at the Senior Center on Dauphin Street.
You have such a cross-section of people all living together. Pete, you've got very conservative people voting for a change in Donald Trump, who, by the way, is an offensive guy to many people, and a young Marco Rubio that right now is moving in towards the moderate establishment class, and both of them pulled the same numbers out of Midtown.
In more conservative Baldwin County, Trump won all 46 precincts. But much like Mobile, he had less support, and Rubio more, in the more affluent suburban Eastern Shore. Trump got 40% of the vote in Daphne, 39% in Spanish Fort, and 37%, his lowest mark in Baldwin County, in Fairhope. Rubio was second in all three of those areas with about a quarter of the vote, and that allowed him to edge Cruz for second countywide. Cruz did finish second in Mobile County, but, Mel, he did not win a single precinct in either Mobile or Baldwin counties.
Well, how about our other counties?
All right, well, that kind of falls into the rural support for Trump. Statewide, he had 43%, 45 Mobile, 47 Baldwin. Take a look at the numbers in the other southwest Alabama counties, rural counties: 59% in Conecuh, more than 50% in Washington, Monroe, and Clark, and just under half the vote in Escambia County. And that was a trend all across the Super Tuesday states. Trump huge in the rural areas, peeling the conservative votes from Cruz, and then Rubio doing best in urban and suburban areas.
And we thank you very much, Pete.
You're welcome.